One, two, is this on? Welcome to another answer to the age old question of do you know what really burns my ass? People who equate not making money with losing money. In 1981, American Airlines offered a golden ticket, unlimited first class travel ticket for $250,000. The airline was in need of an influx of capital, thought this would help. They expected business executives and other frequent travelers to purchase them, and over the next 7 years, they sold 66 golden tickets. These passes gave the traveler a dedicated phone number to call and make reservations. Again, this was the early mid 80s, so no internet capabilities there. They could earn frequent flyer miles with these trips, and this also gave them membership to the Admirals Club VIP lounges at many airports. One of the 66 purchasers was Stephen Rothstein, a Chicago businessman. He bought this pass in '87 and 2 years later spent an additional $150,000 for a companion pass, allowing him to take a person with him on his flight. From '86 to 2008, Rothstein took around 10,000 flights, averaged 476 flights per year, so averaging more than a flight per day. In an interview, Rothstein said that the only restriction American Airlines communicated to him when he bought the passes was, and I quote, in no uncertain terms, they told me there was only one rule, which that I couldn't give anybody the air pass, unquote. He mentioned that a work colleague offered him $5,000 per week for access to the pass. He refused, knowing that would be against the terms. American Airlines claimed that Rothstein's use of the pass ultimately cost them an estimated $21 million. It cost them. Let me be clear. Those airplanes Rothstein rode on were already going where he went at the time he went. He didn't cause any additional wear and tear. He didn't cause the airline to incur any additional charge. His use of the pass didn't cost the airline anything. If you own Bates Motel, for example, which has 12 rooms, and you rent those rooms at $40 per night, as in the original movie Psycho, and you have 11 guests, did you lose $40 or did you make $440? In the lawsuit in 2009, American Airlines said that from 2005 to 2008, Rothstein made 41 reservations he did not use, leaving the seats empty, and that from 2006 to 2008, out of 3,009 flights booked, 14 terms which were never communicated to Rothstein. They also objected to his use of the companion pass for Bag Rothstein, allowing a seat for extra luggage. The use of these seats was, according to American Airlines, costing the airline millions of dollars. But did it really? They knew how many lifetime passes they sold. They knew how many seats were on the airplane. The pass users had to be booked in advance, just like any seat. American Airlines also objected to the fact that Rothstein would use his companion pass for people he didn't know, but whom he helped as travelers in need. One specific instance was a man he met in Seattle who couldn't afford to attend his father's funeral, so Rothstein used his companion pass to allow the man to travel with him in accordance with the restrictions on the pass. He didn't give the pass away, he didn't sell it. There was no restriction in the pass that said it had to be a family member or the same companion over and over, nothing like that. As the court case went on, American Airlines survived a Chapter 11 bankruptcy, and both parties came to an out of court settlement, the results of which are not disclosed and aren't likely to be. But I believe this case illustrates a serious problem with the service based economy that America currently has. It isn't enough to make money anymore. A company wants to make all the money, and any money they don't make, they consider to be lost. Uh, the worst example that I can think of is a hospital. Hospital has rooms, like my hotel example, and they charge for those rooms. And every room that doesn't have a patient in it is, according to them, lost money. The idea that a room would be empty because no one is in need of it is now an alien concept. This is why companies can post record profits and record losses in the same year. They make more money than ever, but somehow lose more money as well. You've all seen it, I'm sure. I don't know what the solution might be. I don't know how to shift the mindset. It kind of feels like when we went from 10 XP to 8 XP per mod in Fellowship of the White Star, and players thought they were losing 2 XP every time they played a game. They weren't. They were just gaining less. I do believe that this mindset is eventually going to destroy our country's economy, because when someone isn't satisfied with most of the money and wants all of the money with infinitely increasing profits quarter after quarter, that's mathematically unsustainable. What are your comments on this? Let's start a discussion down below. Maybe the internet hive mind can come up with a solution that an individual like myself cannot.